Assalamu alaikum. 9 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ali Ahmed. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has declared 2020 a year of economic stability and several initiatives will be taken soon for the benefit of common men. Foreign Office spokesperson says over 8,000 Pakistanis have returned home safely from Malaysia as a result of extensive efforts of the government. Aired by killings, crackdowns, arrests, and prolonged military sieges, the year 2019 happened to be the most brutal for the oppressed people of occupied Kashmir. The New Year 2020 celebrations have started across the globe. Turkey says it will not evacuate military observation posts in Syria's Idlib province. The country is in the grip of severe cold, especially upper parts, and dense fog has blanketed plain areas of Sindh, Punjab, and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And now the news in detail. The federal cabinet has decided that Prime Minister Imran Khan will launch a comprehensive program worth 6 billion rupees to provide essential edible items on subsidized rates to the people. Briefing media in Islamabad this evening about decisions taken in the cabinet meeting, Special Assistant to Prime Minister on Information Dr. Firdaus Ashikawan said edible items like flour, sugar, ghee and pulses will be provided on subsidized rates through utility stores across the country. She said this program will be launched next week, while financial assistance cards will be launched in the last week of the next month. Regarding precarious human rights situation in occupied Kashmir, Dr. Firdaus Ashikawan said the cabinet passed a unanimous resolution condemning state oppression and brutalities on the people of Kashmir by the Indian security forces for the last 5 months. It urged the international community to take notice of the gross human rights violations in occupied Kashmir. Dr. Firdaus Ashikawan said that the cabinet was briefed that trade deficit has decreased by 40%, current account deficit reduced by 73%, foreign exchange reserves rose by 14% and tax collection grew by 17% in 1 year. She apprised the media that foreign investment has reached to $2,006 million. The special assistant said that Prime Minister Imran Khan has declared 2020 a year of economic stability and several initiatives will be taken in the beginning of the new year for the benefit of common people. Senators from Pakistan, Tehreek-e-Insaf and allies called on Prime Minister Imran Khan in Islamabad today. Views were exchanged on political and development issues during the meeting. Over 8,000 Pakistanis have returned home safely from Malaysia without facing detention or fines as a result of extensive efforts of the government of Pakistan. Foreign Office spokesperson in a statement said that Malaysia have introduced a back-for-good amnesty scheme to facilitate voluntary repatriation to the countries of origin started from August till the end of this year. The statement said a special PIA flight was arranged to bring 300 illegal Pakistani immigrants back to the country from Malaysia today. Minister for Power and Petroleum Omar Ayub Khan says the advent of New Year will usher in further strengthening of exemplary friendship between Pakistan and China. Talking to Chinese ambassador to Pakistan Yao Jing in Islamabad today, he said both the countries are keen to work even closer in various fields, including energy sector, for which new areas are being explored. He apprised the Chinese ambassador that all projects under CPEC are being executed well within their timelines. The Chinese ambassador, while acknowledging the exemplary progress on energy projects under the CPEC, said that many Chinese companies are eager to invest in the power, oil and gas sectors in Pakistan. Special Assistant on Social Protection and Poverty Alleviation Dr. Sania Nishtar says facilitating unprivileged segments of society is government's top priority. In an interview with PTV, she said Prime Minister Imran Khan is aggressively pursuing the agenda to improve living standards of downtrodden. Dr. Sania Nishtar said all the social welfare programs will be tracked and payments will be made through biometric system to stop identity theft. She said all the social welfare programs fall under one umbrella and are federally administered, but the services are accessed from the provinces. This is Radio Pakistan. Governor Sindh Imran Ismail called on President Dr. Arif Alvi in Karachi today. During the meeting, the governor apprised the president about establishment of an anti-narcotics cell in Citizens Police Liaison Committee. The president directed the governor to ensure eradication of this menace. He said parents can play an important role to save children from the drugs. President Dr. Arif Alvi has summoned sessions of Senate and National Assembly at the Parliament House in Islamabad tomorrow at 3 and 4 afternoon, respectively. Both the houses will take up important national and international matters concerning Pakistan. In occupied Kashmir, marred by killings, crackdowns, arrests, anti-India protests, and prolonged military siege, the year 2019 happened to be the most brutal and agonizing for the oppressed and helpless people of the territory. According to the data issued by the research section of Kashmir Media Service today, Indian troops in their unabated acts of state terrorism martyred 210 innocent Kashmiris, including 3 women and 9 teenagers, during the year. The killings rendered 14 women widowed and 29 children orphaned, while 64 women were molested by the men in uniform. Indian forces destroyed 249 residential houses during the period. As many as 2,417 people were injured, including 827 in pellet firing, when troops used brute force on protesters and during house raids and crackdowns. 162 people lost vision after being hit by pellets in one eye. The report pointed out that on 5th of August 2019, India revoked Articles 370 and 35A of its constitution that guaranteed special status to occupied Kashmir. The territory, particularly the Kashmir Valley and Muslim-majority areas of Jammu region, since then continued to remain under military siege and lockdown, which entered 149th day today. Indian authorities did not allow people to offer any prayer, including Friday prayer, for 19 consecutive weeks at historic Jamia Masjid in Srinagar, besides disallowing other religious functions. The New Year 2020 celebrations across the globe have started in a befitting manner. The small Pacific island nations of Tonga, Samoa, and Kiribati rung in New Year first, making it the first nation to head into a fresh year. The last place to ring in 2020 will be the tiny outlying islands of the US. Meanwhile, Australians also welcomed 2020 with a sound and light show in Melbourne, whereas a splendid display of fireworks was made at Sydney Harbour. In Pakistan, various organizations have chalked out different programs to welcome the new year in a befitting manner. It will also be the year of Olympic Games in Tokyo, World T20 in Australia, as well as the first Pakistan Super League that will be held in Pakistan. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has said that as the world enters 2020 with uncertainty and insecurity all around, the world's young people are the greatest source of hope. In his video message for the new year, the UN chief said the world needs young people to keep speaking out and keeping up the pressure in a year in which the United Nations marks its 75th anniversary of founding. Turkey says it will not evacuate military observation posts in Syria's Idlib. Turkey Defense Minister Hulusi Akar said that after Russian and Syrian forces intensified their bombardment of targets in the northwestern province, meanwhile the Syrian President Bashar al-Assad has vowed to recapture Idlib, prompting a recent wave of refugees towards Turkey's border. The country, especially the upper parts, are in the grip of severe cold, whereas dense fog has blanketed plain areas of Sindh, Punjab, and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Fog has been reported in the most plain areas of Punjab and Upper Sindh, while in few districts of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, smooth flow of traffic on roads, rail, and air traffic has also been disrupted due to the reduced visibility caused by fog. The National Highways and Motorway Police has advised commuters to avoid unnecessary travel and use Humsafar mobile app for quick information about major routes. And once again, the headlines. Prime Minister has declared 2020 a year of economic stability, and several initiatives will be taken soon for the benefit of common people. Foreign Office spokesperson says over 8,000 Pakistanis have returned home safely from Malaysia as a result of extensive efforts of the government. Marred by killings, crackdowns, arrests, and prolonged military siege, the year 2019 happened to be the most brutal for the oppressed people of occupied Kashmir. The New Year 2020 celebrations have started across the globe. Turkey says it will not evacuate military observation posts in Syria's Idlib province. The country is in the grip of severe cold, especially upper parts, and dense fog has blanketed plain areas of Sindh, Punjab, and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk. Watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official, and also watch live bulletins on the YouTube Radio Pakistan Official.